Oh god, I'm so nervous. Oh my god, I have a feeling this is going to be a disaster. Alright, cut one, go! I love the music choice.
We're not used to having guests. Kate. Bruce?
Oh shit! So they're time traveling right now.
Car?
Stupid!
Library. Just while we get to know each other again.
That woman in
The first I knew
time
wore a
traveling.
different kind of suit.
Lifetime of injuries. But you've aged well. For a dead girl.
I died.
5 years ago.
He's wearing the
Never been a
Kingdom
ghost
Come
before.
exoskeleton suit.
Plenty of ghosts in this place. But you're not one of them. Clayface is a puddle of mud. And last I checked, Jane Doe was locked in Arkham. So who the hell are you?
Can you sit in that thing? Because you're gonna need to for this.
You're a few years too late.
So we killed Clayface.
Reign of Terror?
It's like a wise man once said, battle not with monsters, lest you become a monster.
Batman's Reign of Terror, so he murdered a
I've
bunch of
lost
people.
track of how many people I've killed.
The
Injustice
Bruce I
Batman.
knew had a code.
You start with a code. You hang on to it with every self-righteous breath. But then you take one life. Then another. And another. And another. You'll see.
Good music
My
choice.
Kate. My Kate put on the cape. Thought she'd succeed where I
He's
failed.
having like a mental breakdown.
All she did was get herself killed.
Well, I'm not her.
And I'm not an old man held together with wire and metal.
Fine. You're a broken, pissed off old hermit.
Okay, I don't mean to be rude, and it might not be Kevin's fault, but it's a bit like dramatic and like over dramatized and overacted. Because Bruce, he's kind of, well, I don't know, whatever.
Waiting to die in this 11-bedroom, 7-bath coffin? But apparently, you're needed. I'm giving you the chance to be a hero again. And not just to Gotham. The whole damn universe.
What do they need back?
See for yourself. I can barely walk, let alone wear that again.
You understand how many people, how many worlds are going to die?
Well, if they're anything like this world, maybe that's for the best.
How can you even say that?
So he just wants everybody to die
There
because
was
he's
no
salty?
hope for this world.
It's because you killed Superman.
This guy's not a paragon
Oh,
of anything.
shit!
I was right. We can't trust the
Listen, the
monitor.
noise is so hot.
did you
I mean,
do?
Banks is a good
Clearly
look,
what
but-
you couldn't.
How is he a threat?
Strange visitor from another planet comes to Earth with powers and abilities far beyond those of mortal men. Clark. Clark always said yes to anyone with a badge or a flag. He gave them too much power. My parents taught me a very different lesson. Life only makes sense if you force it to.
Oh! That's a good line. In case you don't know, that's in The Dark Knight Returns. I saw people on Twitter, they were like, they just copied BVS. Like, oh my god, they should not copy BVS. That movie sucks. It's in the comic, you dimwits. Okay. Cut to go. Oh, he's got
A little
kryptonite.
souvenir.
Hey!
old
Alright, kick her ass. Let's go.
Trust
she can't do
anyone, let alone a Kryptonian.
So we
I
can
don't
whoop
know
her
how
ass.
Jeepers,
This
but it
fucking
ends
shitty
now.
exoskeleton. I also
Yes.
like Kara's suit.
Let it end. Let it all end. This world's not worth saving in any universe.
If you really think that,
Dialogue
you're
is-
gonna have to kill one more person. Me.
Don't be a fool.
Oh! What the fuck?
She'll kill you.
She killed him?
Kay, listen to me. There is no hope.
What the fuck? Kevin Conroy deserves better. I'm fucking heated. What the hell? It was like 4 minutes, first of all. Remember, they hyped up this whole thing in a marketing campaign of like, oh my god, Batman in the DC television universe. And in case you're unaware, the whole thing with DC TV is that they claimed that they could not use Batman. They could make a Batman television show, which everybody would want to see, because he's in the films and DC won't allow it, and Warner Brothers won't allow it, right? So they finally bring him in. He has 4 minutes of screen time. Worthless. His dialogue is not that good. It's just like kind of over the top. I get the whole thing, and he's disgruntled and hates everybody, wants the world to blow up and die, hates himself, blah blah blah. I get it. This is like Dark Knight Returns, almost Injustice Batman type of situation. And for all we know, Superman is Injustice Superman in this universe too, because if Batman's in this pissy of a mood, Superman probably is too. So the fact that Batman killed Superman, to me, is not a concern at all. I mean, obviously, besides the fact that I don't like a Batman that kills, but think about it realistically. If we have this Injustice Batman that's like, everything's worthless, we want to kill everybody, this world isn't worth saving, blah, blah, blah. What is Superman like in this world? I mean, he could be even worse, right? So, the fact that he killed Superman, Kara, of course, is assuming that he killed her cousin, the same cousin that she knows, but in all likelihood, he was a shitty person on this Earth, and this is just like a shitty Earth. I don't know which one it is. Maybe 66 or 99? I don't know. I think it's Earth 99, which is an allusion to Batman Beyond, I think I heard someone say. But anyway, so very short cameo. I kind of was hoping that this whole thing was going to be Batman and Bruce Wayne was going to have a role in it. And it's okay to have these bits where Bruce Wayne is really pissed off and disgruntled and wants to give up and all that bullshit, but there's got to be like a glimmer in there. And all of that is just like, the world sucks, I hate my life. And it's just like, come on. I mean, dude, you're supposed to be a hero. I get that you're pissed off. You killed Clayface. You killed Superman. I get it. But you surely killed them because you want to make the world a better place. You have to care at least a little bit. Like, you still were Batman, even if you are hopeless and you think that the world sucks and all this bullshit. There has to be at least a part of you that still cares about this world and what you're doing and your purpose, because you still were Batman. Look at all the toll that you took on your body. Look at everything you did and sacrificed to be the superhero that you thought that the world needed. And in this case, you thought the world needed a Batman that killed and murdered everybody and all that type of shit. But what he's realizing is that in doing so, it's not a very good form of vengeance. This notion of like killing everybody, it doesn't make him happier. It doesn't make the world a better place. The world is still a miserable place in this universe, and it really just makes everybody unhappy and shitty and everything like that. It's not a good form of justice, blah, 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 blah. But the point being is in this, he didn't even give a fuck. Like, he was getting burned alive, and he's like, to me, it was just like he just gave up. He didn't really give a shit. Also, come on. We've got Batman in the Kingdom Come exosuit. I get he's 70 years old. He has kryptonite. Give us a 1v2 battle. Have him fucking fight. Kevin Conroy's not that old. And they had him act like he was 4,000, and he was like this decrepit senior citizen. Kevin Conroy's getting up there in age, but he's not like fucking incapable of throwing a punch. And come on, give us a good battle. And the way that he died was so stupid and pointless. And I don't know if they killed him because they didn't want Kevin Conroy to do additional scenes. Of course, the real reason why I think is because they want to put the focus on Batwoman. So the fact that you had Batwoman kill Batman, that's a very edgy move. I'll give CW that. It's bold, cotton. And to hype up this reveal with Kevin Conroy for him to only be in for fucking 4 minutes, what a freaking joke. That was so stupid. But, Kevin Conroy deserves better. He's a phenomenal actor. The lines that he were given were not good. So the point where I was criticizing his lines, it wasn't him. It was just that the lines he was given were terrible. The only good one is "the world only makes sense if you force it to," and Frank Miller wrote that line. So that's the only good line that the CW team managed to write, and they ended up stealing it from somebody. I thought that part was interesting. The fight with Supergirl could have been a lot longer. The thing is that whole shtick is overplayed. Of course, the way kryptonite affects Kryptonians depends upon the portrayal, but the fact that he has a little thing in there doesn't mean that like Kara can't fight back. It just means that she's weakened and that she's not as strong, and it hurts her a lot. But it doesn't mean that she's gonna like she's going to get her ass kicked just because there's a little stone in there. I mean, I think the way it was portrayed in Batman v Superman, for instance, is much better. He gets hit by the kryptonite arrow and he's coughing for a bit, but a couple minutes later, he's a little bit better and he's able to fight back at least a bit, and he loses the battle. But that portrayed it almost as though, like, one punch with kryptonite just in the vicinity and she's like fucking RKO. And then the way that Batwoman takes him out, I mean, this is Bruce Wayne. He's an experienced martial artist. He's 70 years old, yes, but he's not going to throw a punch that makes him exposed from the side to where he's eventually kicked and killed. And they portray it as Batwoman killed him on accident. One thing I do like is that he says, you're going to kill one, and then another one, and then another one, and then another one. And presumably the first person that she kills, I don't know, I don't watch Batwoman. I'm not into self-harm, so I'm not really into that. That's not my thing, so I've never watched it. But I assume that she's never killed anybody before, and I kind of like the foreshadow of him saying, like, you're going to kill one person, and it just happened to be Bruce, and you're going to kill another one, and another one, and another one. So I really like that. That was a really cool line. Overall, big disappointment. I'll give it a 4 out of 10. He just wasn't in it enough. I mean, give us 15 minutes worth of stuff at least. Jesus. I'd love to see him in the whole crossover with Infinite Earths and you know, like, have him show up in a suit from another universe, or I hope Kevin Conroy comes back and he wasn't just in it for 4 minutes. If so, that's really disappointing. So maybe we'll see a different Earth Batman where it's actually like, normal Batman, not murder Batman, and he comes back and takes care of business. I'd love to see that. So anyway, guys, I hope you have enjoyed the video. What were your thoughts on the Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover? Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I'm starting to use Instagram a good bit more, and of course, I'm always using Twitter. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Slickmoff. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.